Cause she's an itty bitty spider with an itty bitty lighter that she might just come from. She's a snake crawling, creeping on the floor. If you give her time of day, baby, that's your first mistake. She will swallow you whole for you know.
Yep, that's my intro. Man, this new game, Duel of Cards, very, 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 very fun game. All right, so first off, before anything, play the game, play it all day if possible until you're able to accumulate as much of the crystal that you can get until you can buy everything in the store. You get 20 for a loss and 50 for a win. So you just want to just play and play and play until you could purchase everything in the store and then just wait until the ranked matches opened up. And then you go from there. You can also invite people to play. You know, a big invite come onto a person's page, letting them know this person, and inviting them to play. It could be rejected if they want. It's on a timer for rejection. I believe it's like a minute or 50 seconds. And it's a good way to just play with people that you want to play with. You know, some people are going to utilize this and play against their alt all day and probably just try to gain as much points as possible. Like I said, some people, I'm not advising people to do it, but that's what people are going to be doing to max out that store. This map here is basically the game, man. The game plays a little bit like Texas Hold'em. And this is what you're trying. This is like, for instance, if you're trying to get 4 of a kind, five of a kind, a boat, or this, that, and the third. This is the graph to tell you how to get those things. If you get the black cards, which is Cain and Ivan, that's automatic 5 points. So if I'm playing the game, I never put the black on the top part. I only put it in the bottom 3. Don't leave it in your hand. Put it in the bottom 3. The reason being is because the other person has the other black card, they're going to go ahead and get the 5 points. So leave the black on your bottom 3. You don't want to give away 5 points to someone else. So the way the game plays is you can get 8 points if you get it going across, meaning you get all of the same hero type, whether it's going to be all vampire or werewolf or hunter or all mage. You see, that's a very simple way to understand that. You know what I mean? The other way to get points is if you get all of the same color types. So Lilith, Yuri, Susanna, and Larry, if I get all 4 of those, I get 6 points. If I get all 5 of the hero type, I get 8. But if I get all 4 of the color type, I get 6. Well, let me change that. If it's all red, 6. If it's all gold, 6. If it's all purple, it's 3. If it's going to be all blue, 3. If it's all green, it's going to be 3. If it's both the blacks, it's going to be 5. So you also get other points based off of how many inside of that group you get. For instance, I can get 1 point if I go ahead and get Mines, Yelena, and Veach. That'll give me 1 point until I get to whatever her name is on the bottom, Jaina. I get her, then I'll get the 3 points that's allotted. So you're getting like a third of the points that you would get. Sometimes I guess it means like a half or whatever, but it's only giving you 1 point because it's on 3. On 6, I think you can get 4, or maybe you're only getting 3 for that. I'm not really sure exactly on how they decide how many points they're going to give you. But this works the same way within of a hero set. For instance, if you get 3 or 4 of the same hero, you're going to get 3 or 4 points. So it changes basically. So you can get points by getting 3 or 4 of the same type or 3 or 4 of the same color. But if you get 5 of the same type, you will get 8 points. The most points I think a person got on me was 18. And there was one I got 16 too. It was really humiliating. But you can get higher, obviously. You can get higher points. But pretty much once you hit around the 13, 14 mark, you're probably going to win that match. But this is just what you want to pay attention to. It's sort of similar to Texas Hold'em. So I want to give you an example. You see that I was down for 4 points. See, I was down for 4 points. You can see it in the top left corner when I showed you the map. It's going to see I only have 4 points. The reason I have 4 points is because I have Lilith, Melina, Vicky, Alexa, right? However, when you see the board, Vicky is not on my side of the board. Vicky is on the other side of the board. You see how that is working? This is because he put up the Vicky. So because he put up the Vicky, I have 4 because I have Melina, Alexa, and Lilith. And now with his Vicky, I have 4 of those type. One more, mines, I should be getting 8 points. For some reason, it's something that I'm missing because I believe playing the game out, I only got 6 points once I got mines. We're going to let this game play out. I played the game, and I consistently looked at the board here to see what was going on. I believe I lost this game as well. I think this is one of the ones that I lost. And because I'm constantly seeing, I'm trying to find out what I should pick, because you don't want to only focus on getting that going across. This is before I knew about the colors also. So I didn't know that you can get points going down. But at the time, I was just trying to get the 5 going across and trying to do it in multiple sets. So I'm trying to look at what's happening and what direction I can go in. It's going to be a lot of time waiting on the other person who's doing the same thing, looking, trying to see if they can build another set. And that's when the mines popped on the board. So I put mines there. I got 8 points. So I did get the 8 points. It's important that you pay attention to what cards you are putting down, because if you're not paying attention to what cards you are putting down, what's going to end up happening is you're going to miss out on the opportunity for points. So the video was much shorter than I thought I was going to do. I'll go a little bit further on this topic when I get to figure out how exactly they come up with 1 point, because the 1 point is literally 1/3 of the amount of points that you can get. You know, you're getting one point for getting 3 inside the row. And it's not always. Like, there's been times when I've gotten 3, but I did not get the 1 point. I don't know if that's a glitch or, you know what I mean? I don't know really why that happened. But there are times when you can get 1 point, you can get 4 points based off of what you get. But from what I'm understanding is you get 1 point if you get 3 inside of the same hero suit, meaning if it's all vampires, all wolves, so forth and so on. And you can get 4 if you get 3 of the same color group. So that's what I've seen so far in it. So, but unless you get 2 blacks, if you get the 2 blacks, then you automatically get 5. Pay attention to what you put on the board. You don't want to give away another person's points. Some people may be deceptive by putting cards on the board, making you think he's trying to build a mage set or trying to build a werewolf set, and he's actually holding vampires on the board, in his bottom hand, because of what you're putting on the board. So that's a strategy you find people use. So just to give a little bit more time on the video, I do want to hit 3 other areas that people may not be paying a lot of attention to. When you get the primal, your city hall, your garrison, when you get it up to 3, you got 124 points. If I'm you, I go ahead and I put everything in except for speed and capacity. This would allow you to do all of the resource increases. It will also allow you to do all of the resource decreases, as far as how much it costs to heal, how much it costs to build troops, how much it costs to do whatever things that cost you resources in. So this will decrease building buildings or whatever it is. This will also allow you to put in the building speed with Lilith and research speed with Lanny. And the only thing that'll be left will be dealing with training capacity. We're dealing with all the different capacities and all the different speeds. This is also similar to what's inside the Beast Workshop. When you rank that up, you'll have the ability to be able to put more beasts inside of the workshop area. So I don't want you guys to forget that. The other thing is rank up your camps. Rank up your camps, because there are 2 rank ups that are most needed when it comes to the camp. That is Primal 3 and Primal 5. This is because at Primal 3, you open up the bonus for the fighters. If they take 30% less damage for shooters. For the shooters, they give 30% more damage to drivers and for the drivers, they give 30% more damage to the fighters. So that's at Primal 3. At Primal 5, they go ahead and they, like for instance, the fighters, it has a 25% chance to reduce 36% of damage taken in each round. This is actually after Primal 8. I'm sorry, not at 5. At Primal 8. That's 36% of damage taken in each round. So, this don't forget your camps. Don't do just what's necessary to get your TC up to Primal, whatever. Raise your camps up. I got one more till I have a Primal 4, but I took the time to go ahead and do my camps for that reason. And of course, the research center is important. So it's important that you focus on getting your fighter and your shoot. Since people aren't really using drivers, even though I see people using drivers, I'm still not a fan of the driver train yet. Things got to be more equal. When a person has 3 or 4 awakened heroes, it's not going to really matter. They're probably going to win. So on an even footing, I got to be able to see if drivers will still be able to survive and the war climate on equal footing. And I'm just not convinced that they're able to do that. So a reminder to everyone, man, is life before gaming always. I hope you liked the video. I hope you learned something. Like, comment, rate, subscribe.